Hello and welcome. This is brand new Midlife in the Forbidden Library, and today we're working on our game again because it's fun and I like doing it. And we're all enjoying ourselves, so we're doing the thing. Hello everyone. Hello Chopstick. Hello Lucas. Hello Novasize Phantom. Hello Noka-chan. Hello Sweeney. Welcome, 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 welcome. Who can escape from crossing fate? Brand new Smith can. I can. And I'll write it the way I want. We are sitting in Winra, always makes me happy. Winra is a really comfortable place to sit. It's all nice and compressed into a comfy sitting position. Yeah. It's best to sit in Winra and listen to lo-fi. It's a great place to read. I am close! Close! Ah! Anyway, let's do something. Bye, go away, OBS. And hello you guys, because things are good. And then with this is our to-do list for the day. So what we're gonna work on is we're gonna add an achievement for pissing off the Fae. So I've done a little bit of work outside of the stream. I've copied over some more of the stuff that we didn't quite get through last stream. Most of it is copied over to Renpy now, so there's only some. I think there's the central path bits that we started that I haven't put in yet, and that's it. We're gonna add an achievement for going to check if the Fae shop is open 5 times, and we're gonna add an achievement for going into the fork in the road 5 times. I would also like to say, if any of you are willing, I'm currently attempting a push for affiliate on Twitch, and all I need at the moment is an average 3 viewers. I have the follows, just not the views. So if anyone's willing to open Twitch just to get me up to that 3 views during this stream, I would really appreciate it. Thank you so much. If not, that's fine also. Just enjoy yourselves, but I wanted to say. Anyway, and then we're going to do the left path and the Lost Woods routes, which, when I first started streaming this, one of the suggestions was to have a route that crossed over with another route, and these are going to be the routes that do it. You're going to be able to cross over from both sides. Novasize Phantom! Oh my god! He appears in both chats. Mwah! Tisk. Yeah, you did. Absolutely spoopy. The biggest spoops. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. You're the best. We will get those channel points. We will get those channel points. And maybe add money. But mostly channel points. Thank you. It's now on to 5 over there. Wonderful. So that's the plan for today. So first things first, we're going to put in some new achievements. These are what the achievements look like. This is what the little achievement window looks like in the corner. So we're going to add a new file. This file's going to be insulted fae.rpy. And then we're just going to copy and paste what's in there because I need to do that. Oh, don't spill my tea. That'd be bad. Of course. Insulted the Fae. Not wise. That is what the achievement will say. We need to add that achievement. I don't think I need that full stop, really. Copy into here. Where's the achievement screen? This is the achievement screen. And it's going to be that. It's going to be achievement number 2. Unlocked, persistent here. So I'm going to go look at where I did my other achievement, just so... Basically so I can copy and paste it, because it makes things easier. Tell her she's adopted. Show screen. And achievement... if the achievement locked isn't true, then you can show the screen. But this is also... No, this is just clicking on the option, so it's fine. Why can't I hear my background music? 1 second. 1 second. Hey, it's me. Hi, me. How you doing, me? I'm great. How are you doing? I forgot to put my background music on. There's my background music. Should be able to hear it kicking in. There we go. Perfect. Sorry about that, guys. Forgot to put that. I turned it off while I was prepping the stream, but then I forgot to turn it back on. And then I need to like actually unlock the achievement, which is there. Okay, so let's just copy this first. That's the. So it'd be in the face shop. I've also. You'll see when I run it, I've like spaced out the text a little bit more. I've added scrolling to the ending page because we've got so many like endings to deal with. So coin bag, Mr. Wicked Vice, insult the Fae. Here we are. So it goes here. This is going to be achievement 2. Show screen. What did I need to name it? Show insulted Fae achievement. There we go. Pants the Fae. Do not pants the Fae! It is unwise to pants the Fae. And that needs to be only one tap, and then we'll go down here, and then we will set this as true. So you insult the Fae, you get that achievement. Let's do a testy test. Launch the project! Fae can steal my name, but I can steal their pants. You can, that is correct. Right, let's get this in. So as you can see, there's not too much different. I got the endings here. It doesn't quite scroll because there's not that much in there right now. Maybe. Or maybe my scrolling isn't working and I worked really hard for no reason. Who knows? So, as you should be able to see, things are just a bit more nicely formatted now. Things are like on the same page. We're using up a bit more of this thing. I've also made it sure the book stays in the corner regardless, so that there's at least a background for these options down here. And I've changed the shape of this box so it's more actually in the middle. And oh wait, it's not going to work. I need to delete persistent data. I just realized there was the ending was already in there, so I need to delete that. Oh wait, no, it wasn't an ending. It was achievement. I don't know. Ignore me. Anyway, but yeah, so I've made it a little prettier. Basically, that's the 411. So this is the Fae. So tell her the old story. Call the hunter. Enter the forest. And then also I changed the background because I had this forest background ready to go, but I forgot to change the background when we went into the forest. So, oh, the book's disappearing from here. Why is that happening? So there's a bug already. Synthwave, jumper, soft vibes. None! Also, the rhyming scheme was terrible. Kaboom! What have I done? What have I done? Screen show insulted Fae achievement not known. Not known? It's right here. So what did I do in here? Did I have to, like, set it anywhere else? No. It's not misspelled. Show fastest end achievement. That's not the one I want to show. Show insulted Fae achievement. I forgot my water bottle. Whoopsie doopsie. I was too focused on getting a cup of tea instead. Execution. Is it something silly? Is it because I didn't press save? Yes, it's because I didn't press save. Because I didn't press save, so that it didn't register it had a new file in there yet. So theoretically it should happen. I also don't like that the book disappears. That's the wrong thing. The book disappears when I go to this scene, so that's something actually I can really quickly fix. So let's really quickly fix it. Fix the thing. So we go to screen. Show menu book. So when we go to the new scenes, if we go to forest, whatever that is, fork entered, scene, forest, show menu book. And just because we're going to have to do it, forest BG with fade, show menu book. And there we go. That should fix that at least as well. Always fix the things. Blah, 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 blah. So now we can run again. Stop. Blah, 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 blah. My amazing writing. Blah, 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 blah. Call Hunter. And Forest. Yep, so the book is back now. That's wonderful. We go into the right path. And we call on. There we go. Achievement unlocked. Insulted the Fae. Not wise. Not wise at all. Let's go for the bad end. Leave the forest and get the necklace checked out. Bad end. So let's check those X endings. So we got the bad end from it. That scroll is not kicking in, and that makes me mad because that was actually very annoying to do. Insulted the Fae, not wise. Achievement, wonderful, wonderful. Right, what was the other achievement we wanted to put in? That was the wrong button. That is Vtuber Studio. That is an achievement for checking the Fae shop is there 5 times. Okay, so Fae shop. So we need a counter for every time you come into the Fae shop. So fork entered. So that's the actual fork in the road. I don't think I need that there because I changed that to being in here. Yeah, fork entered should be here. So I'm actually going to take that out of the Fae shop file just because otherwise it's going to confuse the heck out of me. And we're going to put it up here with forest knowledge. Oh lordy, I did a thing very dumb. I pressed Control X rather than Control V, which means that I couldn't put it down because I'm a smart cookie like that. Control V, save that, wonderful. So what we need is Fae shop. We need a default. Fae. I'm just gonna get to right path because that's what it is. It's the right path. It's you press the right path so many times. Equals 0, and then every time you go into the right path, you get right path. Right path plus 1 if right path equals 5, double equals because it is an if statement, then we can do an achievement. Synthwave, jumper, English accent, programming, it doesn't get better than this. I'm glad you're finding it entertaining. Or at least chill. We go for comfy vibes here. House of comfy. Move things a little bit. Okay. So if the right path equals 5, then we do an achievement. Persistent shopper, maybe? I think that would be the correct one. Persistent shopper. .rpy. I don't know why all of these need to be in special folders. They don't need. Yeah, they don't need to be in their own files. These could all be in the same file. I don't know what's better for optimization. Is it to have a lot of tiny files? or have one big file? Let's throw them all in one file. It doesn't really make sense that I have it all. So I'm just going to achievement screens. Achievement screens. Let's change this up a little bit. So insulted the Fae, get out of there. Go into here, but preferably, you know, with the actual indentage you're supposed to have. Indentage. That's fine. Cool. And then we never actually did this one, so we can delete that one. Yep, remove it to the cycle bin. Delete that one. I'm gonna just open Revealing File Explorer. Yeah, I thought so. So we're gonna have to delete those proper as well. Just so the game doesn't get too confused. Hopefully that works. Hopefully I haven't just destroyed it. If not, it's fine. We just copy it, make a new file. No worries on that. So let's do another one. And this one isn't the Insulted Fae achievement. This is the Persistent Shopper. I don't think they're coming back. An achievement. Hello, Jabba, welcome. So we'll give that a nice save. We'll copy that, and we want to go into Face Shop. And oh, what I also need to do is add the achievement here. So it'll be achievement 3. I don't think they're coming back. Dot, dot, dot. So if this achievement is not true, then show screen achievement persistent shopper. Is that what I called it in the end? Yes, this one. Double triple check that it's correct. And also persistent ACH3 is now true. You have that achievement. Righto, let's test that, make sure that achievement's working. So launch the project. This is, oh, no. I did a double there, it's not supposed to be there, that's fine. Easy fixes, easy fixes, easy fixes. Maybe not. Oh, I know what I did, I forgot the little money thing. There we go. We forgot the dollar bill that makes it worth money, I guess. Stop. Okay. So we're gonna go to the Fae. Blah, 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 blah. Tell the old story. Call the hunter. Ends the forest. Right path. And we'll just pick up the mirror. We don't really need to pick anything. But then we pick the right path again. And then we pick the right path again. And then we pick the right path again. And then we pick then we get the achievement. Yay! Remember, go to chat on Twitch. I mean, you can chat here too if you prefer. It's up to you. There's 4 people on Twitch at the moment, so that's a good amount. It's a good amount. As long as you guys can keep that above 3, we're happy. We're playing View Keepy Uppies on Twitch. Cash rules everything around me. Get the dollar bills. Lurking! Yep, lurking is fine too. You don't have to actually be in chat. It's like an average viewers, not average people in chat. So don't you worry. Don't you worry. Chill out. Enjoy the game. Okay, so I'm just gonna go back to main menu and just make sure that's triggered in the menu as well. So extras, achievements. Achievement 3! I didn't change what the achievement said. That's fine. I don't think they're coming back. We can do that now. No, I did change it! Did I just not press save? I didn't press save. It happens sometimes. You gotta be saving constantly. So let's just give it a quick refresh and make sure that that's saying what it should say. So extras, achievements. I don't think they're coming back. Achievement 3, achieved an achievement. Oh my god, so much achievement. Every achievement. Oh great, achievement of achievements. So next thing on the list, add an achievement for entering the fork in the road 10 times. So we're gonna call this one fork. Show fork achievement. Show this fork in achievement, will you? We're gonna say, are you lost or indecisive? I'm gonna double check the spelling of that. I'm gonna have to do a lot. Oh no, fuck it. I don't want to check the spelling of that. Save. So it's achievement 4. Are you lost or indecisive? That should be a question mark too, actually, now I think about it. So let's go back and add that second question mark. Should I be putting like how they achieved such achievements? Probably should. Maybe I can do a little thing where like you click on the achievement or hover over it or something and it'll tell you like how you did it. So for this one we need this. We already have a count. No, without red we need. And we already have a counter for fork entered. So we just go if fork entered is 10. Then no, we got another if here. If achievement 4 is not true, then show screen achievement fork, and then achievement 4 unlocked is true. Okay. Should be all we need for that. Do you have a counter for candies? Sorry, 4 candles! 4 candles! We do not have a counter for 4 candles. Okay, let's test that one, make sure it works. Let's go back and forth from the fork a lot. Let's fork it heck. Hold on, she's a coder. I do some code. I did work in the coding of industries for a while before doing the streaming. So we do know how to do some code. Tell the old story, call the hunter, enter the forest, right path. We'll just take the mirror, it doesn't really matter. Right path. So that should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Kaboom! I never knew your model could look to the left. 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 Yeah. So what have I done? What have I done? Achievement 4 unlocked is not defined. Is it not? I mean, I guess it's not. Did I not spell it right? Because it's a persistent, because I didn't put persistent on it. That's why. That's why. It should say... Nope, that's not the right one. It's here. It should say persistent dot. And persistent dot. And that should do it. Hopefully. Maybe. This is a long one to test. Maybe we'll make a save point at the crossroads. And then that way I don't have to keep doing this. Unless I delete persistent data. Then I will have to do it anyway! Blah 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 blah. Tell the old story. Call the hunter. Enter the forest. So let's make a save. Make a save there. Yeah. Return. Also, 4 candles. Forking heck. Everyone keeps mentioning the 4 candles. Have you not gotten over to candles for your forks? So 1. And then we return to the middle. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, it worked that time. Are you lost or just indecisive? Why are you going back to the same area all the time? Why am I giving you an achievement for this? I don't know. Alright, access, check the achievement screen. Yep, are you lost or indecisive? Wonderful. Achievement unlocked. I feel like I want to just quickly, very quickly, tell her she's adopted. There we go. There's the other achievement. Oh, achievements unlocked! I 100%ed my game! Woohoo! Anyway. Right, so that is all of this done. All of this stuff is out the way. It's time to get into the meat and potatoes of some plot. So, as I mentioned before, when I first started streaming this coding experiment funness, people were throwing ideas at me, which you guys are still absolutely welcome to do, to throw ideas about what you want the plot to do. Anything, even if it's silly. I may not be able to get them in if it's too silly, but you know what? It's great stuff. Someone came up with crossing over routes. So you're going through one route, but you come across either yourself or a baba or something from another route. And I have 2... You mean bangers and mash? That is a kind of meat and potatoes, but it is not the only meat and potatoes. But bangers and mash is great. So what's going to happen is at this fork in the road, we have the left path. So we started on the center path when we were writing in Squiffy, and I haven't completely ported all of that over yet. So rather than having a second stream of porting all that over, I thought we could have a stream of entering another route, because that's more fun. That's more fun. So I'm gonna put jump left path. And we're gonna make a new file, but I don't know what it's gonna be called. Be funny if you added a hidden feature that if you click the tree in the background you can climb up. That would be fun. I think I did stuff like that. So I played with Renpy before. I did it for my university sort of final project. And clicking on things in the background was, I'd had like a whole sort of exploration section basically where you click arrows and you can search you had to search for berries at the time because it was a survivalist kind of thing. You had to go search for food. So you had to like point and click around and find highlighted bits to find food. So it could do something like that again. That is entirely possible. But that was a long time ago I did that. So remembering how to do said things would be interesting. However, I am going to write down the idea. Secret background unlocks. I'm going to need a new little notepad-y thing. 1 second. secret background unlocks. So maybe they could unlock secret paths, secret endings, maybe. I don't know how harsh that would be on the player though, is the thing. What I'm thinking about doing is on the ending screen, is adding for each ending I've got a hint before you unlock it. So that way you'd be able to know maybe how to get that ending, or at least have like a hint on how to get that ending. But anyway, that's future me's problem. First I'm gonna do some quick saves. And then we're gonna start with the... Oh yeah, I was gonna make a new file and then I forgot. I am a smart cookie, I got distracted. So what's this part? That's wick side. Cross. No, wick side crossover. Not with 2 X's. We ain't that edgy. Come on. Wick side crossover. Rightio. Wait. We need to rename this as RPY. There we go. And then it's an actual Renpy file rather than just a random file. So we need to define our end character, even though we don't really need to define a character theoretically, but I've kind of just been doing it anyway. So label left path. Mr. Wick and I. No, not Mr. Wick and I. You and Mr. Wick travel for quite a while until Edward the hunting hound's whole body stiffens. Secret path, secret ending, maybe extension story, or jump scare into a horror, like changing the genre of the game into something else. This is already kind of horror, so I think we're already there. I have some meta stuff planned, but that's not what, I won't be putting that sort of stuff on stream, because that's more fun for when I release this into the wild for other people to find. So there will definitely be some weird shit in here, and this is going to be part of it. Because this route, I'm hoping to write twice from 2 different points of view, and with 2 different endings. Because it's 2 different routes that clash into each other. He howls and bolts in a direction, and with a smile, Wick chases after his hound. You assume this is a good thing, so you follow on. Then we do a P and a /N just to split up the text. In the distance, you see, if it was me, I would make them enter a new world where they're locked out of escaping, code that disables the exit, and Alt 4 until they reach a certain point. I mean, that could be done, definitely. But I can't tell you what I'm doing instead. Ah! In the distance, you see red with another person. You don't recognize them, but they are running for their life from the hunting hound. P/N. So we're going to do a menu. That so that I get the background still. Call out to them. Call out to Red specifically, like, daughter, come home, please. 10. What else? What is else a good option here? Oh, we could use the mirror here if you have it. Which that would fuck things up, like a lot. That would be weird. So the mirror is, if there's danger, you can use it and it will... How did the Fae describe it? On the left, a mirror of theft. A soul it will steal, danger concealed. If broken in front of danger, very revealed. Is this danger? I should give them... If I can think of the option to do it, I should be giving the player the option to do it. Therefore, if mirror... Can I not put an if statement with the menu? So, a doppelganger? No. No, this is a version of the player in a different route. This is if they had picked a different route. We're gonna do this route, like I said, from both point of views. But this one's from the point of view where you've entered the forest with the hunter, Mr. Wick. That point of view is if you've entered the forest with Red herself. Okay, so I can put it there? No, because then that becomes its own if statement. I need to do some looking at the documentation. One second. Let me get it up so you guys can see. There we go. Renpy documentation. The bread and butter of any coding documentation. So, Renpy if statement is yeah, fork in the road. This is if you go left on the fork in the road specifically. If statement in menu. If statement menu solve. What did you solve? Okay, so it should be able to tab that. If mirror is true, is that my problem? No. If and then tab. I tried doing that. And it gets an error. Oh, I see. Use the mirror on the unknown kidnapper. If mirror, I think it's lowercase, mirror equals true. There we go. Yay! So we get the option if we have the mirror. If we don't, we don't. That's just how it be. What else can you do in this situation? There's a person running away with your child! You've called out to your child. You might use the mirror against this unknown kidnapper. Or you might... Let the hunter deal with this, I guess. Let Mr. Wick and Edward catch up. No, I don't need an if else on this statement, because if you don't have the mirror, then just don't show that option. You don't get it if you haven't got the mirror. Done. Okay, so return call to red. So this is going to be a bit of a... This red wouldn't have the same options, wouldn't have the trust. Because a lot of the other route depends on red's trust as a thing. This route would not. Use your shoe? Oh yeah, you could yeet your shoe. Oh yeah, I'm gonna put that as a yeet your shoe. Yeet your shoe at the... Oh heck yeah, I like that. So, jump, call to red. We're gonna go down here. We're gonna go label, call to red. Red looks back over her shoulder, confused, and it causes her to trip. And this slows down the... What do you call the person you're chasing? They're not prey. Prey is a bad word for this right now. I want to say pursuer? Is there a word for the chasee in that? Even you panic usually. You throw stuff on floor, clothing or environment, like a stick or a rock, which opens more options. Yeah, I think that's the case. I'm not gonna yeet your shoe, throw a rock at the... Which has a chance of hitting... I might actually do a bit of a No, I don't want to put randomness in here. I don't want to put too much randomness in because I feel like that's very unfair on the player. This is a maze of choices where they can make decisions to pick each way. I want the player to have control. So no randomness in it. I was gonna like, oh, I could random roll whether it hits red or the main person, but I don't want to do that, really. I don't want that. I want everything to be done within the player's power. No RNG. This slows down. Your targets, I guess. Enough for Edward to run rings around them, and for you and Mr. Wick to catch up. So I'm gonna leave that there because I feel like that's gonna jump to another one. Jump. I'm gonna have to be specific on this because there are gonna be multiple opportunities to use mirror. Mirror on kidnapper. Label. Use mirror on kidnapper. You throw the... In the player's power equals traits which include physical strength. Yes, I could have a sensor where they could arm wrestle Mr. Wick in order to win stuff. No, they don't have any. You don't have any stats in this game, so I've got nothing I can roll against. Challenge rating: can you punch the Baba Yaga in the face? And the Baba Yaga is not Mr. Wick, just for those who aren't aware. There is a Baba Yaga. The reason there is a Mr. Wick is because I put a Baba Yaga in, and I just thought, well, the hunter needs a name. I have a Baba Yaga in this game. Big bada bing bada boom. You throw the mirror to the ground as you call out for red, but something very strange happens. There is a bright flash of light, and suddenly the world looks different. So what do you reckon? So this is a soul stealing, or at least like... So this thing is supposed to suck out souls, so what could happen here is a body swap. Who are we going to swap bodies with? Option number 1, Mr. Wig. No, not really, that's boring. Option number 2, Red. Howdy, Crusader! Welcome! Yes, exactly, remember it's a child. So how about the kid gives a suggestion to settle the fight? The kid doesn't realize it's in a fight right now. Option... There is always the option that you could be body swapped with the dog. Because the assailant that you're trying to target is yourself from another route. So this could go really weird. So it could either... Oh, I don't know. There's so many options! Let's write it down. Let's write it down. Let's write it down. Let's write down our thoughts. Write down our thoughts. So it's forest, right? How about rabbits, wolves, animals in the area? They're not part of the story. So, mirror has been used. Body swap can happen. Mirror used on a version of the player. Swap can happen. No, they're not a tree. That would be a bad end if it put you in a tree, that's for sure. I'd have to just end it there, because what kind of autonomy does a tree have? Maybe you could just swap with a double. That would be weird. Let's see what it does. Let's see what it does. Not part of the story. Adds a twist to giving players a twist. But this is already a twist. I can't add a twist on a twist on a twist on a twist. They still don't know that this doppelganger is themselves from a different route. If we add too many twists, it'll get a bit convoluted. Let's see where this goes. Remember Wizard of Oz, the Tin Man, or the Scarecrow? Suddenly you're holding your daughter's hand. It worked. Give me back my daughter! Calls out a familiar voice from behind me. From you, not me. You, not. This is not first person brain. This is not first person brain. Stop being in first person. You look around and see yourself and Mr. Wig pointing a gun at you. Oh, this is a great test of loyalty. Oh my god, if you have the coin bag. Oh my god, if you have... But you can't get to this point unless you have the mirror, therefore you wouldn't have the coin bag. That's shit. Because Mr. Wick's loyalty depends on the coin bag choice. So the Fae can give you 3 items. A mirror that does this, a coin bag of unlimited coins, and a potion of immortality. If you take the coin bag, then Mr. Wick is likely to betray you for the money. If you let Mr. Wick take the coin bag, he has forever loyalty. If you don't take the coin bag, then it's pretty hit and miss. Also, we need to make sure there's a break in here so that it looks pretty. Slash N. Menu. So how are we gonna deal with this situation? Convince Mr. Wick that you are the one who hired him. Ask Red what happened to her. Return. Question the other you. You. In quotes, obviously. Return. So. But what if you take the coin bag but give him the coins inside? They're unlimited coins. He doesn't mind if you take the coin bag. Well, no, he wants it because it's unlimited. Even if you just give him some of the coins inside, he wants the whole thing. Why would he settle for some coins when he could have unlimited coins? I mean, you were already going to pay him, but now you can pay him unlimited. So, jump to convince Wick. Which may have to change names. I feel like I'm going to have to do that at some other point as well. Convince Wick. You outline the agreement. You outline your contract agreement. What if you promise that he can have the coin bag after a set amount of time? Then why did you take it in the first place? Why is that the choice you made? Evidently, if you want the coin bag, you want to keep it, right? Also, the player does not know that Mr. Wick is going to betray them for it. I do not tell you that in the game. All I tell you is if you go back to the Fae after you've taken the coin bag, they will give you a hint, but you don't know that Mr. Wick wants the coin bag from you. You don't know that. The only hints you would have had is that, and there's a mention that he is struggling to find work near the start as well. That is the only hints you have as to whether Wick may betray you if you take the coin back. So really, if you're going to do what you guys doing, it might be a wee bit metagaming. But I guess this is metagaming, because this is the name of the game, is metagaming. By that logic, you can take the coin bag and wrap the gun so it's inside. What gun? What gun? There's no guns. Wait, I just said there was a gun, didn't I? That was on me. God damn, I'm an idiot. Well done, brain. You did a thing. Where I need a dunce cap asset right now. I said there was a gun. Of course I said there was a gun. There shouldn't be a gun, but I said there was a gun. Fuck it, there's a gun now. We have guns now, I've decided. Just because it makes my life easier. But, I mean, by that logic, you can take the coin bag and wrap the gun so it's inside. Yes, you could, but you have to get the gun from the highly trained hunter first. I mean, that might be a thing when it comes to that confrontation, but we're not going to get to that confrontation today. You outline your contract agreement with Wick, and the other you just looks confused. Wick believes you and tries to grab the gun. Game over. It's highly possible that could happen, Kralish, because he's a trained hunter and you're just some dude. You're just a guy who wants to find their daughter before she gets eaten by a Baba Yaga. That is the plot. Mr. Wick believes you and turns his gun on. Mr. Wick is pointing a gun at you And the coin... We don't have the coin bag, Sonny! We don't have it! We picked the mirror! Because we don't get to this route unless we picked the mirror, so we don't have the coin bag on us right now. We have no coin bag. We just used the mirror. Therefore, no coin bag. Mick believes you and turns a gun on the other you. They freeze. And mutter something. And start begging for their lives. Saying they were just trying to get Red home. Let Mr. Wick kill them. It's obviously some kind of trick. Which honestly may lead to actually kind of a good end. Or how could this end if you do let them live? Because this isn't even your red, technically. Your red is still dead. Take red and leave with Mr. Wick. Take red and leave them to wander the forest. Distraction decoy? No! What? What's the distraction decoy? I am fine. Some messages hard to comprehend right now. Honestly, both of these might lead to basically the same ending, which will theoretically be a good ending. And I think I might just make them lead to the same ending. It's going to be so similar that they may as well be the same ending, so... You cover Red's eyes. How about tell Mr. Wick to do a non-lethal shot at the doppelganger? That's... we do not have those rules in this universe. Well, I mean, he could shoot them in the leg. But you see, the thing is the forest is very enchanted. And this one doesn't have any kind of protections from that Mr. Wick gave you at the start. So this one has been wandering around trying to find their way out for a long time and then keeps finding their way to the Baba Yaga house. You cover Red's eyes as the thunder of the gun reverberates through the area. Since it's father and daughter, how about a new father? Well, it's parent and daughter. I very specifically tried to be as gender neutral as possible. So basically, whoever's playing, you can be whatever you wish to be. How about a new father? No daddies. But maybe, I guess, you could adopt them. We could do a little ask to raise. We can raise Red together, I guess. Maybe. Do another option here. They seem to care about Red too. Let's raise her together. Raise her together. That one's Stacy. Jump, double, dead, double, ending. Basically, you can just do final father moment. Real parent can sacrifice and the clone adopts child. But there's no reason to sacrifice right now. But we'll put the ending in label. You off, Lucas? Thank you for coming. Highly appreciate it. Thank you for jumping into Twitch and getting those numbers up for me. Thank you. You take red and with Wick's help find your way back home. But things are strange. Small details about the world aren't quite as you remember. But the child isn't in danger right now. Or at least in that particular moment they weren't, because obviously you had them in the hand. And there was just a person there. I don't know. Small details about the world aren't quite as you remember. What? You still don't really understand who that was you met in the forest. But it doesn't matter. You and Red are safe. Good end! Technically, with a little bit of mystery in there, no reason to sacrifice. There is a gun. Imagine the parent or clone is impulsive and rushes in. No, get shot. But the gun's not pointed at the daughter. That's... I cannot see your vision, Sonny. I do apologize. I cannot see it. I cannot see the vision. Okay, let's put in the stuff for the good end. So we need to go in here. Here we go, ending number 11. Ending number 11. And it is good ending 3, I believe? This is only the third good ending. Almost perfect is what I'm going to call it. I think that's a nice name. Okay, so we're going to need to... Daughter jump in a way to block bullet for dad. That what you're saying, Sonny? Maybe. That's more of a thing that could be done. I know, I'm just illiterate. I do think that would be more likely because the gun is being pointed at the parent. The parent can't really jump in front of the gun if it's pointed at them anyway. Like, you know? Also, this parent might not be very good, to be fair. Who knows? Who knows? No, actually, no, I think I'm starting to get it. You mean the one that has the gun pointed at them if they, like, charge to, like, get red anyway, kind of thing. And really, we're the clone in this situation. This isn't our red. Our red is being eaten by Baba Yaga as we speak. So what was it? We need to default this as false. Then we need to... And we also need to up the amount of good endings too. When was my last one? I just want to copy and paste. Makes my life easier. Makes my life easier. But the face shop. Face shop is a good one ending, right? That's achievement. There we go. Let's copy that. Take that over the Wix side. Gun is not pointed at daughter, true, but kid could intervene. How old is kid? I don't know. Yes, I'm starting to understand what you mean. Yeah. No. So that would be 11, and we would be adding to the good ending. Save that. Right, I need to go on a very quick break for 2 reasons. 1, I need to loo. And 2, I forgot to bring my water bottle to the desk before I started streaming, so I need to go grab that too. BRB. And we are back. Hello. I don't have full context since I joined in and out, so please ignore if there's something. Don't you worry, this is kind of a small issue with this stream, to be honest. Is that it's hard to make sure you guys have context for what I'm working on at the time. Parental instincts from a soul trapped in a kid's body while the parent is scared, unable to move because kid's soul makes sense. Oh, that would be interesting. It's Little Red Riding Hood, but Granny is a child eating Baba Yaga, who is more heavily featured in a different route. But this one we haven't even made it to her yet. Yeah, so let's just give a quick test of the good end I did there, so I can just make sure that works. I also don't want to shove people down one route. I don't want to make it sure it definitely happens that Red does that. Again, this is player focused. Unless the player gets put into Red's body and they realize that the person in their body is Red, then maybe that would happen. Anyway, let's get the ending tested. So launch project. Start. Blah, 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 blah. So you tell the... So I'll quickly go through what's going on. Remember the mirror swap souls, which included their personalities, Bray. Yeah, but... in this version, all I swapped was the 2 adults. Is there a joke route where you go, fuck them kids and walk away? Let me go back. Let me take you through this. Let me take you through this a little bit. So start, we go, I basically just explained there's a village, every so often a kid goes missing, so they don't allow kids in the forest. However, Red goes into the forest one day, everyone's in an uproar when that happens, and when she comes back, she's all happy. She's like, I had a day with Granny, she's lovely, she told me to go back to tomorrow. So you have some words for it. So my joke route is the tell her she's adopted route, where Red cries, says she hates you, she's gone from her bed the next morning, and you do not see her again for a while. No matter how much you search, no matter whether you call the huntsman, no one has seen hide or hair of little Red. You even venture further into the woods and find Granny, but even she has no idea where little Red went, until the full moon. When the village is awoken by the sound of howls, little Red leads an army of wolves against the village and wipes it out forever. That is the very joke route. There's also a route where you can sell Red to Baba Yaga for more tasty, tasty child stew. There's a lot of cannibalism in that route. So there's plenty of that. But we needed to test this ending, so let's go in and test it. So for these two, this means that you're going to go in with Mr. Wick. So you tell her the old story. You tell her why she's not supposed to go into the forest. But in the morning, people see her skipping through town. Everyone's relieved she's okay, but it takes a little while for them to realise that she's heading directly into the thing. And then in this route, the 2 adults swap. The kid needs to figure out who is the pet. I don't want to spend as much time on this route, because the mirror is only a potential option of what can happen in this route. You're not guaranteed to have the mirror. Because I'm going to have to go to the Fae, grab the mirror and go back. I don't know if I want to spend as much time with the bunny swap. So you call the hunter, and the hunter's like, yeah, take this talisman, it'll keep you, help you with the forest. So you enter the forest, and you go to the fork path. We need to go the right path, because we need to pick up the mirror, because otherwise we can't do this in the first person. So, Storybrooke, once upon a time. I love that show. Good idea, never know what you're going to come across in these woods, blah blah blah, and then you come back to the walking path. We can go down the left path now. So this is where we see them. So use the mirror on the unknown kidnapper. What did we do for this one? We did convince Wick. Convince Wick you're the man who hired him. And then we did... It was both. So I'm going to do a quick save here, so that I can load it. Tell Mr. Wick it's obviously some kind of trick. And then murder, good end. So extras, endings. I can't see because I can't scroll. Why is my scrolling not working again? Did it not put it in V-Box? It should be in the viewport, which was scrollable. I got that working before. Hey. What do I do? Is it because... Does that need to be there? No? Maybe there? Need to be in the viewport? In that V-bar? I don't know. I don't know why the scrolling isn't working. It's maddening. Maddening! Either way, let's return, let's load that, and make sure taking Red with you and leaving them to one of the forest is the same. Cool. Nice. Okay, let's go back to it. If we're gonna go this deep on this side of things, Exactly this way you show the relationship the kid and parent emotional part when secrets come up. Making things a lot more complicated. Not in a bad way though, these are great ideas, not gonna lie. I'm just considering how to implement them. Because that would mean deleting a lot of what I just made. Because what I just made only works if I've swapped the two guys, basically. That's all that's happened, is that you've swapped with your other person. But you haven't noticed you've done that because you've swapped with another version of yourself. Or you did. It looked like you teleported from your point of view. It wasn't really much of a body swap in the first place. Red probably doesn't know the difference. No one does, except for those weird, quite add up. Also, thank you, Shrimpy, for the follow. I appreciate it. I'm not sure. Jump red questions. Nibble. Red questions. You ask Red what has happened to her. Did she see Granny? She tells you she's been with you the whole time. You asked if you could meet Granny yourself. You're confused, but the other you nods along. Wanted to see if I could convince her to not leave my daughter alone? Or maybe she wasn't the hag we think she is. P/N says the other you. The best way for an adopted child to figure it out is to get some answers to finally solving out. She's not, I don't know if she's actually adopted. That was just a goof. This whole thing came from a very small short story and doesn't have that much backstory. I would love it to have that much backstory. Maybe I should be thinking about this a bit more seriously than I am. But I don't know whether she is adopted. I don't know whether you are her actual guardian. I don't know what happened to her mother or other parents. Dunno. We'll find out. Find out as we go. What happens then? I wanted to see if I could convince her to leave my daughter alone, or maybe she wasn't the hag we think she is. Think about it, Bri. If you were adopted, you would want answers too, right? you can use some background and make it a side quest using other routes. Maybe I'd have to like I said, I don't know if she's adopted. The idea is that she wasn't really adopted. She just like that was just a goof that someone told me to put it. I don't know. These options add so much that I wasn't prepared for. Her mum died of a generic phantom disease, was truly tragic. That's basically it, as far as my brain was concerned. But Sunny is opening a can of worms here that could add so much more to this game than I ever planned on putting in. Because I just wanted to make a goofy little game, and now you just, it's already so much bigger than I wanted it to be. I just wanted just a little goofy, just a goofy goober game. And now it is not a goofy goober game. I just wanted to make a little horror story. Adopted or not, a child would want answers and be emotional. I mean, all this child wants to do is go see Granny and learn how to do magic. That is all that is in their brain right now. That is all Red wants. That is Red's motivations. She also wants to not die, specifically. That is the other motivation of this character. She doesn't believe you when you say that Granny's a good person. But also, like I said, I don't want to gender the main character. It's going to be very hard to do any of these routes without gendering the main character. I have managed to not gender the main character the whole way through. I don't want to gender this shit. You remember thinking about this option before. But you decided not to go with it. I don't... Struggles. We have struggles right now. I'm not sure how this one goes. Even Wick's gun starts to go down as he can tell the man next to him isn't saying what he would expect from you. Ask Red. Child go to Granny and learn magic to not die from generic phantom disease, but learn something they're not supposed to find out. No, but that's... She wants to learn magic, but Baba Yaga won't teach her magic. Baba Yaga will eat her. Baba Yaga won't actually teach her magic. Baba Yaga will have her for breakfast and lunch and dinner and save her until winter. Besides, we're not doing anything from the child's point of view, so how would I write that? Ask Red who she came into the woods with. You or the... Well, that doesn't make any sense, because Red would pick the person she's got her hands on, because, I mean, that's the person. Literally, it's OVA side story. What if the player can choose or ignore it as a lie to ask Granny? I don't wanna... That's so much to add. Maybe we could think about that as DLC? But that's not base game content, that's for sure. Not base game content. Thinking is hard now, bro. Also, the Twitch views have gone down to 2. If anyone wants to hop over and at least open Twitch to bring it up to 3, I would be appreciative. Thank you! I want that affiliate badge. As it turns out, the real magic was the dinner Baba Yaga found along the way. Correct. Correct it is. That is Baba Yaga's magic. I don't like that. I can't. My brain. Come on. We can do this. We can think of how this is gonna go. You ask Red, what has happened to her? Did she see Granny? She tells you she's been with you the whole time. If you asked to meet Granny yourself. You're confused, but the other you nods along. Wanted to see if I could convince her to leave my daughter alone, or maybe she wasn't the hag we think she is, says the other you. You remember thinking about this option before, but you decided not to go with it. Even Wick's gun starts to go down, as he can tell the man next to him isn't saying what he would expect from you. Run away with Red. This is strange, and you have her now, so nothing else matters. I don't want this all to be good endings. I think we need to have something. That happens there that could be a bad ending. Maybe we could use that one where daughter does get shot or something like that. Someone gets shot that they shouldn't. Maybe that's the route where it can happen. Hard. I don't have just one option. Maybe the second option. Funny how it's become more complex than necessary. It was always gonna. You don't know how stupid. Like, I was doing this in Squiffy originally. You don't know how stupid it gets. Daughter jumps in bullet to save dad. You tell Wick to kill the double ganger, you'll pay extra to get rid of this strangeness. There we go. So there's, cause Wick's too confused. Wick's not gonna shoot them. So let's do a quick one with that. So with this one, I think, again, we might have a similar thing here where it's kind of the same. I don't want to do that much illusion of choice. I don't like illusion of technical difficulty. Sorry about that. My microphone decided to just, like, unplug itself for a hot minute. But we're back. It's all good. It's all good. Is magic right? The bullet could somehow kill them and Granny would just be sitting alone at the dinner table at the end with empty seats. But Granny's a bad guy. Granny's a bad guy. That would be a good thing. Is it a doppelganger or a doppelganger? I think it's doppelganger. Doppelganger. So jump to something. Run away with red. Label, run away with red. You pick up red and start to run. You hear the other you give chase, but there is the cracking thunder of a gunshot. You can I think it's okay to do another new one here. You continue running until you reach the village. All is well. Red is safe. But something isn't right. People you know and small details about your life hoodwinked movie. Yeah, I mean that was a hell of a movie. I remember that and I wish I didn't. Wait, wasn't the hoodwinked movie, wasn't it the bunny that was evil, not Granny? Wasn't it the bunny rabbit that had nothing to do with anything else and was just like, I pop up in every plot because I have to be evil somehow and you have to know my character somehow. It's great. Granny is bad, then come rescue. Is that an option? That is exactly what this route is supposed to be. If you go the central route, that's exactly what this route is going to be. The Granny rescue her from Granny option. That is already a route. Are not right. It's the same fucking ending. I hate it. I hate it. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do the same ending all the goddamn time. I hate this. I hate this whole side thing. I hate it. 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 We're not doing it. I hate it. We're just taking all this out. Fuck it. We're gonna ignore the fucking mirror. Fuck the mirror. I'm gonna rethink that. I'm gonna take it all out. Take it out. Take it out. Bleh. Cut. Done. And I'm gonna make a small note of it on Notepad++. New. Paste. Always keep your shit. Always keep the stuff you don't like when you're writing, because you never know when some of it might come in handy later. So what we're gonna do is every other route but that, because that's annoying me. It's too complicated and I hate it. I hate it. I don't like where it was going. I don't like that every route was just ending up in the same place. It was stupid. And players deserve better. Players deserve better. So, continue. It's a good mindset to know when to cut some features off when it's not working. You've got to. Otherwise you're just going to end up with bloat. Or just stuff that isn't good. Red and Granny would swap possibility. Well, Granny's not here is the problem with that swap. That is something that has been suggested by another chat person. And I think there is a route where I can possibly make that happen, but it's not this one. Players deserve better. That's not the Ubisoft way. I will never be Ubisoft. I will make a game that is up to at least my standards of play. And I will make something that's hopefully enjoyable for other people. And they don't get too bored because it is a game where you just read. Maybe I should voice over it. Maybe I should do a voiceover for it. Keep the ending. The ending's still there. I will definitely be keeping the ending for now. Unless I never bring it back somehow. But it's probably going to be one of the endings still. I just don't want it to be the only ending. That there will be 5 different ways to get one ending. That's just shit. If you kept the ending, you could have copy it, then build on it. Like I said, I'm keeping it all. We're keeping the text. We're keeping all that code. We're keeping everything we've written. We're just cutting it for now. Until we can find a better way for that whole bit to work. Because at the moment it wasn't working. And my brain didn't like it. And I just, yeah, because I didn't like it. Brain shall become the reverse, Ubisoft. The me done thought. Wonderful. Righto. So let's go. We call out to Red. Red looks back over her shoulder, confused. And it causes her to trip. This slows down your targets enough for Edward to run rings around them. And for you and Mr. Wick to catch up. So this is you don't have the mirror. You haven't picked to use the mirror. You've had your chance to use the mirror. If you did have it and you haven't picked it, that's on you at this point. It's at this point you see that the kidnapper looks a lot like you. Does Mr. Wick still have a gun? He will always have a gun. He will always have a gun. Forever with a gun. He is prepared. He is a prepared huntsman. But remember when they met up before it started and it reveals they did indeed swap. No, they haven't swapped. They only swap if he uses the mirror. That's the only thing that can cause the swap. There has been no swap right now. No swaps. No body swapping has happened. That is only if you pick use mirror on kidnapper. That big eye on his hip. Yeah. He's packing, bro. He is Mr. Wick. Of course he's packing. Everyone is confused. So, menu. Option 1. Shoot him! Shoot the strange clone. Ask Mr. Wick to shoot the... You don't have a gun. Mr. Wick has the gun. Ask Mr. Wick to shoot the strange clone. Call Red over. Or, like before the story, the mirror was used before Granny is the... No! Sunny! Sunny. Fuck that! Good lord! How would I even? That is so complicated! Good, I'm glad an ad popped up. Because you're frying my brain with your things. Bad girl wants immortality and Red is next. I mean, that's what Baba Yaga already does! And Mother died with Granny's soul, or vice versa. I mean, there's always a child going missing. The idea is that Baba Yaga goes and eats the kids and gets immortality. That's the point. That's the law. But the mirror's the... No. Just no. Frying my brain. Good lord, I can't. These suggestions are wonderful. Don't get me wrong. But good lord, is it hard to focus with them? Ray Robin, braid her. Yes! Correct! Correct! Also, there's only one person on Twitch. Anyone want to go to Twitch? Just give it a little click. You don't have to be in chat. You don't have to be in chat at all. You can just watch the stream a little bit. That's all. That's all. That would be lovely. Okay. Cold red over. What else could you do? Ask what the hell is going on? With all those exclamation marks and question marks. Very important. Return. Okay. So, this is going to go straight to an ending. That's going to go straight to basically the same ending. Like before, the mirror was used, like, origin on how it was first made. No! It's just an extra thing! No! Why are you torturing me with the need for lore? The mirror is just a thing the Fae has. I don't even want to tell you about the bloody necklace. You are breaking me! It's terrible! No! How dare you want lore? How dare you want to know things about my plot and things I haven't even so much as thought about? Ugh, for content, bro, for content. I don't want the content! Ah! I don't need that much content in the game. I just want to be able to make a silly little game that you can just, kill a child or sometimes save a child, and then you just go home with the child and everything is fine. And then sometimes it might get meta and you might get locked out of the game, but sometimes because persistent data is fun and we can do like Undertale and Amori stuff and then You broke my brain. Squishy brain. Squishy, squishy. Just little details that I didn't even really want to think about. Now you're just like, hey, but what about this? And I'm just like, but. Anyway, shall I try focus again? I hate this. It's going back to the same ending. I hate this. The moment you made roots, you had this coming. You should have known this. So about the necklace, I'm not telling you about the fucking necklace. You are never learning about that fucking necklace. I am never going to stream about that necklace anymore. I'm not telling you about it. You will never know about the fucking necklace. The necklace already has one good ending and one bad ending, and that is all it is getting. Smooth brain is good. Lets the ideas slide off. Speaking from experience. I wish it did. I'm being tortured. Oh, code on stream, she said. It'll be fun, she said. Let's just make a little choice-based game, she said. Let's let people add choices, she said. Let's not be able to focus because people have too many things they want to add. I will say, if you would like to, suggest things as well, not just in chat, you can do so in the Discord. If you'd like to join the Discord, you can do that in the suggestion box in the Discord. If you want to, make a comprehensive list of the things you want to add. I cannot guarantee that I will add any of the things you say. I can just add things. I'm just in a way that Bryony is writing in code. Welcome in game development. Yeah, game development's is fun. I'm glad that it's been driving some hype. Even if you have been breaking my brain. My poor brain. Poor brain. It is complicated. We did a thing this stream. I see a few people have been subscribing during this stream. I really appreciate that because you just got me to 4.9. Only 100 left or 5k now on YouTube. How crazy is that? It's bonkers. Okay, I've had my yelling. We've had yelling time. Let's plan this better. Let's plan this. What are the general outcomes that could come out of two people? So, we have Red, we have Wick, we have Edward the dog. Very important. We have player 1 and other player. What are the possible outcomes of this in the first place? Then we can kind of focus down our choices to those specific outcomes. So rather than giving you the choice to do many choices and then not having that many endings and therefore feeling like an illusion of choice, I would like to give people the ability. I would rather focus on specific endings and give you choices to get to those endings rather than having a crap ton of choices and very few endings, if you know what I mean. Hello, Quay! Welcome to the stream. I hope you enjoy. We're talking about building a choice-based game. Red doesn't believe you because you and Doppelganger are practically the same. Yeah, exactly. Red's going to be very confused in general. She's holding the hands of her adult. Can you say hi with people from Vietnam? Hello, people from Vietnam. I can say that. I didn't catch the start, so can't suggest things. However, must be D's nuts, dude. Protective dog parent. Again, it's a case of like everyone's pretty chill. We think that I am from the UK. So, player 1 and Wick think player 2 is kidnapping Red. Red and other player are running because they heard a dog howling and think it may be a wolf. So that's the situation we're in. What are the possible outcomes from this? So number 1 is Wick kills other player. Player 1 takes Red home. So that's the one we keep coming across constantly. There's also the same, but leave other player to roam the forest. Player 1 takes Red home, which is basically the same ending with a slightly different twist to it. I don't know a lot of English, but can you answer my question? I can give a go at answering your question. Also, this stream has 100 views, which is bonkers. Absolutely bonkers. That's the first time I think I've gotten to 100 views while streaming. Thank you, everyone. I appreciate this. So, English or Spanish? In what context? English speaking, Spanish food. So what other things could happen? Could we have it that... So the other thing that can happen is the mirror is used. Now, if the mirror is used, I'm not sure I want it to just swap the two, because I feel like that's just making the same things happen again. And I don't want the same things to happen again. Brownie's now one of those tech bros. Bro, got my Tesla. Me Apple products. No, God, no. Player turns around to check if it is indeed a dog or a wolf. Dumb choice. Now, that is something we'll do, Howdy Crusader, once we do this from the other side. Because we will... This is from the point of view of the player who is with Wick. But we will be able to play this from the point of view of the player that is with Red. And then we'll have some different ones. Hold on, Bri, you said Granny can use magic, right? Can you add her for a new twist? Like a young lady maybe taking the appearance of her mother? No! Maybe some other route, but I'm running out of routes. not this route. So if the mirror is used, I want it to do something much different now, because that's just leading to the same thing, so we can't do that. We can't do that, that's stupid. So if the mirror is going to swap you with someone, I might take Sunny's idea of the other parent is swapped with red. I still kind of like the goof idea of you being swapped with Edward the dog, though. Maybe I should random roll it. Okay, I'm gonna random roll it. So, 1 for red, 2 for Wick, 3 for Edward, 4 for other player, and then we'll just think of the possibilities for each. What time is it where I am now? It is currently 10 to 5 where I am right now. 10 to 5 p.m. 10 minutes away from the end of the stream. So, first roll, we've got a 1. So, swapping with red. Is it you swapping with red or other player? You're not swapped with other player. We don't want to do that. So, maybe you swap with red. You're suddenly your own child. That would be fucking weird. Why not? So, if red. Again, we're not going to do an if. We're not going to do randomness for this because I don't want any randomness in this game. I want everything powered by player choice. Player choice, player choice, player choice. Maybe I could hinge it on a choice made before. Maybe I could hinge it on some other secret value, potentially. But no. Birds too. Remember that it's a forest. At least one bird. But the birds aren't characters. Why would we get swapped with a bird? I don't think the Fae would give you a thing. They'll swap you. I mean, a Fae would definitely give you a thing to swap you with a burb. They would, wouldn't they? Okay, okay, okay. And random burb. Burb. So if you swap with red, what are the possible outcomes if you swapped with red? Determined ending. The possible outcomes if you swap with red is you are now red, which is really weird. Player choice would also pick random, right? No. It's gonna be, once you use the mirror, a very specific thing is gonna happen. It's not going to be an if. It's not actually going to be a random roll. I'm just considering what would happen for each of these outcomes. That is all. We're not really adding all of these as a thing. I just want to know, I just want to have a thought on what each outcome is. So that way I can plan it in the story. If we do red, then the idea is we have become red. We need to get this taken off. We need to figure out, so where is red? Need to find out who red is. You and other player call out, but only one of you has a voice. The other just barks. So other player is now the dog, because the point of this mirror was to save you from danger. That's actually what it's supposed to do. But it does that by body swapping you out of danger, or body swapping the danger into something else. That is the whole point of the mirror. So the quote-unquote danger has been swapped into the dog, but by side effect, a few other things have been swapped. So that would make red is in your body. And she is crying because she's a small child. Remember, the mirror can include different pictures in the scenery, not just the target. You could also want... No, they don't! Don't you make up rules about my own shit. Fuck off. This is my mirror, and I can do what I like with it. You don't get to make rules about my mirror, you get to make suggestions. Suggestions about my mirror. My magical mirror just swaps bodies of dangers into non-dangerous things. So, you comfort her and ask Wick where to go to get fixed. He suggests finding the Fae again. You go back, but the Fae is nowhere to be seen. Go to the nice old magical lady Rednose, and they can help reverse this parent-child swap, maybe. Then how about it's used as a regular mirror? It doesn't need to be used as a regular mirror right now. It's used as a magical mirror because someone was trying to kidnap their child, so they used the magical mirror. He suggests finding the Fae again. The Fae is nowhere to be seen. You and Red go with Wick to see some magical clients of his, leaving the forest and the town. Red is no longer in danger from the Baba Yaga, but the two of you have a journey ahead of you. This is actually technically a good end, because you didn't die, and neither did Red. So we potentially have a good end there. So that's a potential one. So what if... Well, I don't want to swap with Wick. Just stumbled in here. Hello! Welcome! Long belly butt is going. What a name. That's a hell of a name you got there. That's a heck of a name. Mirror breaks and shatters into shards. Where glass works, you can use that too. Blood cut sacrifice plot. No! Lordy. I don't like some of it's good. Some of it's good. Like I'm gonna use some of it. I like this idea. I think this is gonna be our mirror plot here. So I'm gonna do label use mirror on the kidnapper, and then I'm gonna just copy that in the notes so I can add that later. You don't swap them. Then don't simply but you don't know how the mirror works as a player character, really. Or you know, break the mirror into a shard and use it as a shank. You broke the mirror, so you swapped, and therefore whoever's in your body now has the shank. So throw a rock at them. What is that ending, and how is that gonna work? So I like that. We're keeping that. Hello, Dalf Game, welcome. So throw a rock at them. Your aim is true, and you hit the person who looks around finally, and you see it is you. Again, what are the outcomes here? This is the same outcomes as before. What is the outcomes here? Or nope. With the mirror shards, it's no longer one mirror. Imagine other people find it and swap around. Maybe in another alternative story that isn't this one. However, I do have some bad news for everyone. It's unfortunate, but it is in fact the end of the stream, and I would like to thank everyone for coming. Thank you everyone in chat. Thank you everyone who lurked. Thank you everyone who watched the VOD. I hope you enjoyed my small mental breakdown as I tried to write this while getting lots of suggestions. Sunny Jim. You a piece of work. But no, it was fun. All in good fun. Hopefully that gives me a bit more to work on with this. I will be working on this off stream as well. Will you put what you did on the Discord? I won't, but when this game is done, it will be available for people to get, probably to buy. If you are a member or a Patreon, you will get this game for free. So that's another great reason to become a member or Patreon. And this means more breakdowns coming to tune in, Lucas. You're a bar steward, you are. Right, if you have not already, I would highly appreciate it if you would leave a like on this video and subscribe to the channel. I will be continuing to code this every week, and I will be back tomorrow with words. With the thing. Library Ruiner! That's it. We're back tomorrow with Library Ruiner. I don't know how I'm going to survive it because we're doing, like, really hard stuff and I don't know if I'm going to be able to survive it, but we're going to try. In the meantime, if you are interested in joining the membership or Patreon, here are some other things you'll get other than a free game. If for the YouTube membership, you'll get emotes, exclusive streams, a Discord channel, and merch discounts, as well as a free book. In the Patreon, you'll get short stories. You'll get access to the short story that this is originally based off, so that's one thing. You get an exclusive stream. You share the exclusive stream with the members. You get merch discounts and also free books, but you get more free books as a Patreon than you do as a member. There is also the Kofi, where you can just kind of throw money. There's also very small audiobooks in there. There is the merch store, where you can get ebooks, first edition copies of books, bookmarks, keyrings, t-shirts, a notebook, a soft pillow with my face on it, and a sticker roulette of emote stickers. Please check out all those links in the description. I'd really appreciate that. Thank you so much, Em, for coming. Thank you everyone who subscribed and followed this stream. I really appreciate it. I will see you tomorrow. I had fun. I hope you had fun. This has been Briny Wordsmith, Life of the Forbidden Library. Goodbye. Where's my voice? There it is. This screen.